Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Peggy Firdaus Abdul Fatah with study number 20340011. Tonight I want to talk about forensic linguistics. Definition: Forensic linguistics is the application of linguistic analysis to legal issues and criminal investigation. This can include analyzing written or spoken language in order to identify a speaker or author, determining the meaning of language used in legal documents, or analyzing statements given in trial to assess the credibility of witnesses or suspects. Forensic linguistics often work with law enforcement agencies and legal terms to help solve crimes or determine the intent or of parties in a legal dispute. Next is historical retrospect on forensic linguistic research. The term forensic linguistics is used for the first time by the linguistic professor Jens Starvik 1968 in his book The Evans Statements, a case for forensic linguistics. In the 1918, Australian linguists discussed the application of linguistic and sociolinguistic to legal issues. They discovered that a phrase such as the same language is open to interpretation. The Federal Criminal Police Office (BKA) Germany organized a two-day conference in forensic linguistics in 1988. The first British seminar of forensic linguistics was held at the University of Birmingham in 1992 and was attended by delegates from Australia, Brazil, Ireland, Holland, Greece, Ukraine, and Germany, as well as the UK. Moreover, first MA course in forensic linguistics introduced at Cardiff University in 1999. And the Center of Forensic Linguistics was established at Bingham's Aston University to cope with the increasing demand for forensic linguistic skills in 2008. Diego, 2010. The next is areas related to forensic linguistics. First is document examinations. Second is software forensic. The third is semiotic. Fourth is plagiarism detection. Five is linguistic and lawyers interaction. Next is use of linguistic evidence in legal proceeding. The following areas of application have different degrees of reliability within the field. Linguistics have provided evidence in AHRC 2009. First is author identification. The identification of whether a given individual said or wrote something relies on analysis of their idiolect or particular pattern of language use, vocabulary collections, pronunciations, spelling, grammar. Second is forensic stylistic. This discipline subjects written or spoken material or both to scientific analysis for determination and measurement of content, meaning speaker identification or determination of authorship, and identifying plagiarism. The third is discourse analysis. Discourse analysis deals with analyzing written, oral, or language use, or any significant semiotic event. The fourth is linguistic dialectology. This refers to the study of dialects in a methodological manner based on anthropological information. It is becoming more important to conduct systemic studies of dialects, especially within the English language. The fifth is forensic phonetics. The forensic phoneticians deals with the production of accurate transcriptions of what was being said. Transcriptions can reveal information about the speaker's social and regional background. Forensic phonetics can determine similarities between the speakers of two or more separate recordings. John Olson, 2007. Forensic transcriptions, the two main the sixth is forensic transcriptions. The two main types of transcriptions are written documents and video and audio records. Accurate, reliable text transcription is more important because the text is the data which become the available evidence. The eighth is variation. Intra-author variation are the ways in which one author's texts differ from each other. Inter-author variation are the ways in which different authors' writing varies. Two texts by one author do not necessarily vary less than texts by two different authors. The next is forensic applications of descriptive linguistics. Forensic linguistics. Forensic linguistics are most frequently called in to help a court answer one or both of two questions. What does a given text say and who is its author? In answering these questions, linguistics draw and knowledge and techniques derived from one or more of the sub-areas of descriptive linguistics: phonetic and phonology, lexis, syntax, semantics, pragmatics, discourse and text analysis. Malcolm Coulthard, 1997. Second is text. For the phonetician, this is a question of decoding words and phrases from tape recordings. When a recording is of poor quality, the non-expert may hear on thing, while the expert, with a trained ear and the help of sophisticated equipment and software, may perceive something utterly different. The forensic linguist is also concerned not with deciphering words but rather with their interpretation. Malcolm Coulthard, 1997. The next is sample cases of forensic linguistics. Charles Mason was convicted partly because he duplicated his misspelling of helter skelter in court. That he had once crawled in bold on a wall. Both times he misspelled it helter skelter. Just think, if Charlie had been able to spell, he might be a free man today. Okay, that's all. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.